Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Dawn Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, let's get into your timeless collective message. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the message for the collective? What does the collective need to know, see, and or hear? Oh, okay. All right. Divine timing. Divine timing's in that play here. But whatever the reason, tell me more about this. Oh my goodness. You guys may feel like things are all over the place. And it's divine timing for things to like get itself together here. Playing games, romance. Yeah, now this is a romance reading. So you may feel like your love life is all over the place, but we've been getting these readings where the love and the money has been connected, right? So somebody's in your energy and they playing games, okay? All right, player, manipulative, seductive, charming, flirtatious, confident, opportunistic, romance, sexy time in reverse. Okay, so tell me more about this player that's playing games in the collective's energy. They've been doing black magic. They've been doing that black magic, okay? Backstabbed in reverse. So they this is somebody, if it's in reverse, you guys probably already know that they either use black magic, pay somebody to do black magic. In some people's cases it was a group effort, and or the energy that they connected with. Okay, yeah. This betrayal that you guys went through, whether in the past and or currently, when this could be past, present, future information for you. Take what resonates to the rest behind. It taught you so many lessons, and you grew so much from it. Like it sent you on your way, on your path, right? It really was that great catalyst for you to help you with your growth. And I know it's like, ugh, I know, right? All this toxicity, right? So you've been in solitude, okay, from this love connection that wasn't the best here, okay? So it looks like it's divine timing for things to shift in a positive direction from all this black magic that happened in your love life here. Okay, whether it's from a family, because love is platonic too. So whether it's from a family member, a friend, a lover, you can use as you see fit. So the other, okay. So the other woman. Now, depending upon where you guys are, you could be the third party, or someone else could be the third party. But whoever is on the worst side of karma, it looks like the other woman, man, non-binary, okay? The secret side piece, secret lover, lucky in reverse. So they're not feeling lucky. They're not feeling like, things are working out for them in their favor. They keep getting like spiritual hit after spiritual hit. We have ancestor protection in reverse. They're losing their divine protection. So this must have been, this for some of you guys, it must be the third party in some of your connections that that was the one that has been targeting you, or at least one of the energies that's been targeting you. Okay. And again, platonic or romantic situations. A third party could be a parent. Third party could be a sibling. It could be a lover, a friend, whatever. You. Tell me more. They tried to play with your fortune. They tried to play with your destiny here, right? And with karma being in reverse, they didn't think they would get caught. We have money loss here. Trash energy in reverse. So they're trying to make you have some sort of misfortune. Okay. And with trash energy being in reverse, it's like your current, I had to explain this to somebody the other day. Your currency is not just paper money. All right. Your currency is your time too, your efforts, your energy in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so that also means your beauty, your looks, your work ethic, the things that you're able to do, your gifts, your talents, right? All that is under the encompassing word of abundance and prosperity, currency, right? Because these are things that God bestows upon us. And what do people do? They envy and jealousy, get jealousy off of it. And I'm not saying that you don't have negative emotions, right? It's what you do with it that matters. And you have people, they get these negative emotions, and guess what they resort to? Okay, not to say that that makes it right, but just to let you know, don't be fooled. Okay, so it's like somebody was trying to do a swap where it's like, okay, let me give you some of my bad juju and take some of your good juju. Let me see if I can take some of your beauty currency. Let me see if I can take some of your physical currency and stuff like that. So how does that play out in the physical, or can it potentially play out? Well, it can play out as, you starting to have more bills than you being able to pay, afford, right? When that may or may not have been a thing before. Because let me also be the one to say, you could be dealing with a generational curse, paying off your karmic debt, and then somebody can also put a hex on top of that. So not only are you were dealing with that, working on getting that stuff off your back. Here comes somebody, now they done added more fuel to the fire. They done added something else to the plate that you was already trying to get off, right? So just letting you know, and then it amps things up more, potentially, of course, to what you don't want it to be. So that's how it is, or you start getting more blemishes, right? And it's not necessarily linked to a reasonable cause like your cycle, or if you ate more dairy or something like that, and you're intolerant. Those are some explainable causes. But supernaturally, you start getting these experiences and so on and so forth. As above, so below. All right. So keep that in mind. We have boundaries here. So these are energies. They don't have boundaries. They don't care. Yeah, they don't care. We have repossession. So spiritual test, letting go, loss, realignment. So they were going through a test, okay, and they failed. They failed the test, okay. They're losing. Somebody here who tried to make you lose it all is now losing it all. Because they see somebody, they resorted to dark practices here because they felt insecure. And you know what also just came up? Somebody could have also put some, for those that this applies to, somebody could have put some black magic on your person or people, whatever, whatever you are, monogamy, poly. They could have put some black magic on your person too. Okay? Outside of those where it was your person that used the black magic. Okay? Yes, it's a few different storylines out here. So sacred resonates to the rest behind, put yourself inside of the story as you see fit. But yeah, somebody, they're losing it. They're losing it all. Anything that they wanted you to lose or go through or whatever the case may be, they're not having to go through. Not around, not over it, not under it, through it. Higher self, yeah. So inner wisdom, soul, true self, enlightenment, intuition, divine essence, universal connection. Okay? Yeah, so pay attention to what your higher self is telling you, or you might have some higher self connection issues. They're stealing from your higher self in some way, shape, or form. Okay, for a lot of you, yeah, thief in the night. So just be mindful. And let me tell you, the thief in the night part, for some of you guys, is a spiritual rape, spiritual molestation. Some people can feel it clairsentient wise, some people can't, but you experience the physical side effects of it. So that can manifest in the form of PCOS, endometriosis, or where people have to start getting hysterectomies, unwanted, right? And so on and so forth. Extreme period cramping, right? Unexplained irritation of the bladder area, right? Your sacral chakra. They're using the sacral chakra to try to steal energy from you in order for them to use it for themselves. But let me tell you a little trick with that too, especially if you know you a walking altar. Your energy is your energy. Tell your energy, hey, energy of such and such, whoever stole you from me, if it's according to God's will, curse whatever they have used you for without my permission. Because at that point, that's abuse. That's spiritual rape. That's spiritual molestation. I don't care how they did it. With the parasite, with themselves, astral traveling, whatever the case. Getting the demon to do it. I don't care. I don't care. That's still abuse. And that's still wrong. And consequences will be dispersed. Okay? And so with that being said, you might not feel it. For some people, well, this is one of the ways, right, that somebody has been trying to copy your energy. So be mindful too for some of you guys who you having sex with. Okay, they're trying to steal energy so that they can use it to manifest a good life for themselves. All right, now for a lot of you guys, this is what they did in the past, and now they're getting nightmares from everything that they have done here. Okay, and with spiritual bath, I saw spiritual bath in reverse. So some of you guys, you may need to take a spiritual bath or get in a routine of one. But listen, spiritual bath in reverse, this is letting me know that, and although this says spiritual bath, the card says cleansing ritual, energy clearing, relaxation, herbs, essential oils, sacred water, meditation, spiritual hygiene, or cleansing. That means somebody don't know the remedy that they need. Okay, and or you don't have like the energy to do, like, you know what you need to do, because that's the thing too. There's been times I know exactly what I need to do. I may not have the energy to do it, you know, or I may need some assistance, you know, whatever the case may be. And that's another thing. At that point, you just need some help, right? But in this case, somebody doesn't have, they don't have the remedy. They're going, whoever put you through it is going through it, and they don't have the remedy. Okay, so, and it sucks because this is coming out in a love reading. Okay, my goodness, yeah. So you just sit in solitude, keep praying and stuff like that. Easier said than done. All right, Holy Spirit, when it comes to this energy that done sat here and got with somebody else who is the bride of hell. Because, like, oh my gosh. Let me just open one more time. Ain't that something? So just, again, y'all, just be mindful. Okay, good. Trying to steal your sacral energy, that's a no-no. Okay, so what does this energy, Holy Spirit, have to say for the, and listen, forgiveness is not and I know everybody has a different interpretation of it, okay, but forgiveness does not mean that you have to reconcile. Forgiveness does not mean that you condoned what they did. Forgiveness means that you're not like harboring or carrying poison, okay? This can take some time to reach. And even when you do feel like you've reached a point of forgiveness, that doesn't mean that, you know, a time or two post that situation may come up in your mind and kind of like poke a little heart, right? Because it's like, oh, it still kind of hurts, right? So just letting you know, because some people do think that, oh, well, you forgive me, we must be cool, right? We back cool. Some people you got love from afar, whatever that may look like for you, and free will, right? I feel that you are the one for me. Oh my gosh, you know, I ain't even gonna stunt. I was singing, they was singing, they gave me this song, You're the One. I forgot what it's called. NAO. I forgot what her name is. But yes, so they really think that you are the one for them. For those that this is romantic love, they believe that you are the one for them, or this is you. But the problem is that they chose someone else over you and lied about it for a lot of you. Okay? They chose someone else over you and lied about it. They chose someone else over you and lied about it. Or this is what you did. Okay? And then sat here and tried to use black magic in some cases to try to get you back. While black magic was being used on them to try to keep them, get them to stay. Dag. This is an energy that came out before too. The case of the black magic. Who put what on who? I need to take accountability and responsibility for my actions. Listen. I know that my actions need to match my words consistently. So this is an energy who was very aware of what they were doing. I project my issues onto you and misplaced blame. Yeah. So yeah, this is an energy. They met their match. This is an energy where whoever they got with or became friends with started to try to put stuff on you to make sure that they could keep them from you. An attempt. Right? In some other cases, your own friend, partner, love, or whatever the case may be, family member put something on you to either try to get you back if this was love related, or try to make you lose it all out of vengefulness, because unbeknownst to them, they was having stuff put on them as well. Lord. I blame others for my poor choices. I feel like a fool in reverse, because whoever thought of to do this, these heinous acts, it was intentional. Okay? Like somebody may legit feel sorry now, but all of this, what didn't start off that way, and somebody's probably only sorry because to do this, you didn't think you was gonna get caught. You couldn't have thought you was gonna get caught. All right. To do all of this, look at that, look at that. Can you ever trust me again? Is what they want to know. And I'm a smooth talker and shapeshifter. I use it to get my way. So be mindful of somebody using their gift of gab. Now that I have evolved, is it too late? So they want to know, like, if they put in the work to change and transform, then would you take them back? And I was saying this before in another video, like, look, take things back to God. Get God's guidance on that, because each of your situation is similar yet has its differences. Okay, all bridges aren't burned with whoever that you're dealing with, but some are. So make sure you get the guidance, you know, the end all be all from God. But if you do decide to take anybody back, whether that's a family member, a friend, a lover, make sure they go on their walk with God first. Because when you go on a walk with God and God strips you of certain things, of people, places, certain situations, habits and stuff, and that person come back around, you getting a new person. Those are the people that go to the schools, the jails and stuff like that, and show their transformations, and it's tried and true. But everybody doesn't go through that. Some people just fake it. So if you're gonna take somebody back, you might want to consider those factors. All right. But if not, let the divine give you somebody new. All right. So thank you all for your love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make